On first down, they'll start out with Akers. Yeah, he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. And, Charles, you look at this defense, they were a very loose group coming into the week, knowing they kind of had the upper hand going into this one, taking on a team that hasn't won in a month and a half.
And that works well for you if you establish your dominance early in the game against a team that's struggling. But if somehow they fashion some plays together early, knock them back on their heels, that looseness can be used against them. Then they're trying to scramble to make sure they get their game right.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10. Going right back to Akers. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. You look at this Baltimore defense. Right now they're ranked number 29 in the NFL against the pass, so 4th from the bottom, Charles.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Greedy Williams picks it off, and the Ravens are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
Well, they certainly took a shot to open this game. I know it backfired with the interception, but no lack of bravado from that sideline at all. And look, they told us before the ball game, they wanted to be a little more dangerous on offense. They wanted to take a few more chances. That opening pass certainly set a tone. Maybe a turnover, but I don't think it'll stop them from trying again the rest of this game.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, a run with Hall. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. 3rd and 2.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
They'll run with Hall. Yeah, this is only going to be a gain of 2. He needed 3. It's 4th and 1.
A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 46. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. The Ravens at 10 and 2 on the year, and they come in off the extended break from the bye.
And I think it was much needed as well because you play 2.5 months. You know you're ready for some time off in order to get prepared for the home stretch. In fact, when they looked at the schedule to start the season, I think they liked where their open week fell.
Jackson to Bateman there for the Baltimore first. Really been an ideal start for them. They get the turnover in the opening possession. Now here they are moving the ball straight down the field on their first drive.
And that feels good, but you know on their side of the field all they're thinking is finish this drive off because they took it away, right? So now you got them back on their heels a little bit. Now go down and put a touchdown in the title. Look out. You've won the mental battle early in the game, and that may carry over for you.
Give to Hall running right. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. Hall again, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Working his way in there that time, Melvin Ingram to make the stop.
Pretty straightforward play there by the linebacker. He saw the run, went with straight-ahead pursuit, and dumped him behind the line of scrimmage.
Running left, it's Hall. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. Tough spot here, 3rd down and 11.
Exit 3rd and 11.
A give, running right is Hall. And he's going to be taken down short of the first, right around the 15-yard line. 7 yards on the carry there, but now they're staring at 4th down.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid-type player. Half defensive back that covers passes and half linebacker that makes tackles. We just saw the linebacker make that play.
And he'll be out of bounds. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air. Fourth down to bring up first and goal.
What an excellent end result for them. But let's go back to the decision, first of all, to go for it all on fourth down. A lot of pressure on the quarterback's shoulders, but they knew he could handle it. Makes the right read there, gets the ball to his receiver. They get the first down. It's now first and goal.
Trying to ram his way in, but they're going to hold him back at the goal line. No gain on the play, and it's going to be second and goal. No score after one on EA Sports. Another shot from the one on second and goal. Ball again. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. With it. They'll begin on the ground with Akers.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on second and inches. Throwing is Stafford. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. And going the blitz is a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's third down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. That is caught. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
Offside. Defense.
So, of course, they declined that there. They knew they had the free play. They got great yardage out of it.
It's kind of like when we were at dinner last night. You saw me reach for the check, so you ordered dessert on top of it, right? You said you had the free play.
Yeah.
Right? Already had what you needed. Go ahead and get a little more on top. I like it.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10. That's caught left side. It's Higbee, the tight end. So the completion good for just 3. And it's second down.
It's finally important to wrap him up immediately because if you let that big guy get a head of steam up, boy, then you've got real trouble trying to get him down.
But they're able to hold him to a short gain on first down. This will be caught at about the 5. And he'll be out of bounds. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
And that's a nice job of working his way open down in the red zone. Looked that one in and then made a beeline for the pylon. He didn't quite get there, and you want to give him a little extra for the effort. But instead, he sets his guys up in excellent shape for a first and goal.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. So an incomplete pass a moment ago, and that leads to second and goal. To throw is Stafford. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
Now Stafford on third and goal. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Red. To the right side, into the hands of Flowers. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Option play, here's Hall. And a lane slow materializing there as he'll get maybe a yard up to the 45. Hall again on second down. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Ram territory. 42 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Okay, he didn't break that one all the way, but you got to know that he feels like he's right on the verge, and that's probably exactly what he's telling them in the huddle right now.
On third down, here's Hall. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th. They went with the run-pass option, and I don't know if the option really mattered there because the defense was ready.
So many times you put the defense at a disadvantage because you have those multiple options, but when they read their keys and play it correctly, sometimes the result goes in their favor.
That's going deep for Bateman. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. And the Rams will take over here just shy of the 30. So they tried to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you've got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet in open space. Not a skill most of them possess that allows for extra yardage on the return.
Here's 2nd and 3. Stafford. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
As tight ends go, he might not provide the super flashy plays very often, but he's pretty reliable. Usually an excellent target, and normally catches what's thrown to him, but he didn't on that play.
Stafford on third down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Stafford looks to throw again. And this is going to be intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it. Now he's loose down the left sideline. He had his eyes on the end zone. He got close. At least he set the offense up nicely, but he's probably mad he didn't take that one to pay dirt.
I agree with you, and you know he's going to get teased because he didn't get it all the way.
They'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Trenton Simpson in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Back to throw, Stafford. Open man is Higbee, the tight end. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. They need 18 yards here on third down. Stafford going to give this to Akers. He did well to get him 8 yards, but it's still going to be the call to the punt team. Throwing now, Jackson on first down. That's complete, left side to Bateman. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
So many times in my career, coaches talk about completions were one thing. As long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Open man downfield is Duvernay. Ravens going to use their third and final timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. And the Rams are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Well, this is a half with not just the coverage.
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you and Charles in a bit. But first, let's get to some of these scores.
All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit.
Quick.
Second half starts with a run by Hall. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. And they're going to speed things up here. Hall again on second down. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 62 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
A good run there off right tackle in an old-school NFL football. The right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009-2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
At the 46-yard line.
A pitch comes to Hall. A gain of 2 there on the heels of a 1-yard pickup on first.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds. Play action. Now Jackson. That's into the hands of Flowers over the middle. The offense is going to stay out there. They've converted twice, failed once so far on 4th down. Let's see what's in store here. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half.
And that's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on 4th down situation.
And in for the Ravens touchdown. Breece Hall with his third. On 1st and 10, Stafford will get this to Akers out of the backfield. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11. Now Stafford. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. They push it back 8 yards that time on 2nd down.
So a quick, easy analysis of why they struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of pop.
On Stafford for the 3rd time is intercepted. Greedy Williams picks it off. And the Ravens are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. Hall. And some space here. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. On 1st down, right back to Hall. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Jackson now. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. Trying to get their tight end involved finally. That's the first time that they've looked his way. He's kind of been a forgotten man in this offensive scheme.
Yeah, didn't look his way at all in the first half, and I'll bet you the offense coordinator made a note at the half and said, let's get him involved because he could be a big-time playmaker for us.
And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. They've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. They'll run with home. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. One more time with home. They get 3 yards closer, but still work to do. It's 3rd and goal.
Well, they made the play there, and I'll guarantee you their coaches and the other players are screaming at them about their pride. Come on, guys. He's already gotten in 3 times. You can't give up a 4th one on that play.
And this time he is in.
Yes.
It's a 1. They'll run on first down with Akers. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs. Run some plays, run some clock. Allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
He's got a man. It's his fullback.
And that's often a surprise for the defensive guys when they see the big fella slide out of the backfield and catch the ball. Not something they usually go over in practice very often.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
A gain of 34 yards. First down, Rams.
Back now in Baltimore. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Stafford on first down. Throw left side, complete to Cup.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 7. A give up the middle to Akers. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Now Stafford. And that will be incomplete. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Here we go on 4th. Stafford. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
If you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, giving him a little dap. Been a big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
Escaping the pressure right. And incomplete on the deep ball.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
They go play action now. Jackson flush to his right. He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. The fourth quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. And quickly they get to the line. To throw again is Jackson. They'll set up the screen for Hall. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. Here's a 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, they run it with Hall. Another 2-yard gain there, but they'll need to do better this time. It's 3rd and 6.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Touchdown! Rashad Bateman, his 2nd touchdown. And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. Flushed out right. And that one going to come up short. Low throw. They're still throwing the football here. Now, obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Ram territory. And the offense moving quickly to the line. On the draw, it's Hall. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down. Now it's Jackson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second